Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you midday money here on a Thursday, the 8th of May. Welcome on into the show. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are watching. Thank you. YouTube. Maybe you're on Twitter world. You're a subscriber to the channels. Thanks a lot for watching, supporting this channel, the shows. Appreciate it. At Mr. Sean Higgs on the X. Listen, we got to get the X up. 4806. It's been since Friday. It's been a week. I haven't got one new follower. All right. I don't know. It is what it is. Hit the like button. Winners and Whiners. Picks and Parlay, Sean Higgs YouTube channel. All different, all unique in their own ways. Follow them all. Notification bells on. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Comment section always open on the live show and also in the free pick videos and on the shorties. After the fact, yes, there's YouTube, but also iHeartRadio. Wherever you listen to your podcasts, Midday Money's there, as is Look Headlines. Pretty soon, football. It's right around the corner. August. You'll be here sooner than you think. Sooner than you think. We have picks up on the Twitter world already. It's going to be a short one today. People are going to be like, hey, let's take a why only a 10-minute show today? It's you'll do days like that. Sometimes they're short, especially when it's limited. A limited card like today. Not much going on here. Baseball yesterday in the video 3 and 4, but we had some dogs here, so we didn't really lose anything there. I think we might have picked up a couple bucks. 70 and 74, down 505. Royals under the 8.5. That's it. I bet this game today. There you go. It's on the YouTube Premium. It's on the sites. There you go. Royals under 8.5. NBA 61 and 55 plus 490. Yes, I don't think we had anything yesterday in the chat here. Oh, we had the over was the other day with the Celtics. Yeah. Today, Warriors team total under 95.5. Hockey 2-0 yesterday on the ice. Working our way back on the ice. Oilers plus 125. There you go. Not a lot of Ribby props. Nothing really jumped out at me today. Again, Ribby props 51 and 84 plus 1170 there. But there's days like this. I thought about maybe this Oriole, Fade and Kramer and doing some Twins. No thanks. And then the other game would have been the Tigers Rockies with looks like the balls are flying back out of Colorado. We're not gonna rush into that. Tomorrow, maybe we'll have some favorable matchups for some Ribby props. I'm taking a quick peek here at some of the matchups there. Where would we be? Oh, again, listen, maybe Twins again with Hicks on the hill for the Giants. Well, you know what? Yanks will be in Sacramento against the 10 City Athletics. Maybe we get some Ribby props there with Warren and Beto on the hill. So that'll probably be where we'll be concentrating tomorrow's Ribby action. Again, nothing for today in the Ribbos. 21-mile winds blowing out, killed the Cubbies the other day. Adam, Mr. Fade. I don't know Mr. Fade. Oh, that's right. I had Denver on the shorty. Yeah, Denver did not come through on the shorties. Not a good look on the shorty. Winners and Whiners, P&P, Sean Higgs. What's up? I'm going Freddie Freeman again. I know. I saw that on the because you called them the chicken nuggets because they got eaten up. I liked it, Adam. That's all right. Listen, if I'm going to come in afterwards, say, hey, nice winning day, nice winning pick, you got to say losing pick, right? People come in and chat. You see Adam. Oh, get the pen out for this game. Get this. I'm going to give you credit. I'm going to ride you a little bit when it doesn't come through. Same for me. It's no biggie. I'm going Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman homer. I got a Yamamoto Cy Young somewhere, right? What's my Cy Young on Yamamoto? I don't know what side I have it on here. Let me pull up 2 where I got a lot of my futures in for MLB. And looking pretty good. The guy's been fabulous lately. I just don't like Miami to Arizona is a big flight. Is he in this one, Yamamoto? No, this is a bunch of wins in this one. Maybe it's in this one. Every site has like 7,000 at risk in futures. Now I know I have Yamamoto somewhere. There he is. 15-1. I got a 15-1 of him. I also took a Burnsy because I figured, I thought he'd be a little better there with Arizona. But 15-1 Yamamoto, again, just $100. But I don't like the travel spot. I don't like the travel spot. And I am a B fatty guy. I like P fatty. I thought about an under in this one. Is Freeman good versus P fatty? A homer and 11 at bats. I bet 364. Conforto's got 2 and 7 at bats. Maybe some ribby action here. We got a couple guys who got some ribbies. Yeah, that's a pass for me, though. Good luck on that. What is the odds on that? What are you getting, like 3-1, 4-1? Maybe. I don't even know. Rushman to get a walk is plus 175. Really, to draw a walk? Against Bailey Ober? How many walks has he got this year, Ober? 8 walks in 38 innings. He's not really... It's not a bad ratio. But the plus 175, you know that'll pique my interest, Gary. Tony Season has Rosen under. They cannot hit. They are an under machine. The offense is bad. The pitching is good. Decent pitching staff. Can't hit a lick. Like most teams, though. Look at some of these lineups. Listen, Royals' last 2 days have cost me run lines, giving up runs, late 9th innings. 10 hits, you get 2 runs. It's just terrible. JK's in the house. Abreu. Is this our guy, Willie Abreu, for the Red Sox? I could possibly be lured into some ribby action there with Boston versus Leiter. Where's the lineup? We got a lineup in this game here. Abreu's batting 5th. Campbell's batting cleanup. Like, I can do those 2 guys. You know what? I would even throw a Story in there for some ribby action. I'm going to one of my sites does run ribbies. A run or a ribby. I can get into this. Let's see. Where's the prop builder here? I like Abreu. I do have a who's that kid on their team? Boy, now I'm drawing a blank. Now I got to pull up what I have on a ribby future for one of these cats. I know I got the Corbin Carroll one. Duran, 72.5 ribbies. 72.5 ribbies for Duran. How's he doing this? How is he doing this here, Duran? He's got 20, 19. That's what happens when you're in leadoff spot. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Let's see. Run ribbies. We can do a Campbell run ribby. Story run ribby. And Abreu. Abreu run ribbies minus 143. So even like if I make a 3-team parlay, let's say he might plus 186. It's even like that kind of stuff's not worth it to me. I'd rather do a 2-run ribby, two run or ribbies combined Campbell in a 3-hole. Maybe that's where I go instead. Pump that up to $3. We like that one. not a big lighter guy. Tony C says, love the under and the O's game. Wind is blowing in. You know, I took the Twins last night on the run line thinking I had a Joe Ryan sighting, and it turned into Bailey Ober. Happy Thursdays from the Star Wars bar. My favorite Star Wars movie. I mean, everybody's going to run to Empire, right? But I got to go the original Star Wars New Hope because it was the first one, kind of like opening door for everything. You know, I'll tell you, I love Rogue One. I think Rogue One is a top 3. I think it's up there with New Hope and Empire, and obviously Jedi is the worst out of those. Any other Star Wars movie is trash. Like the prequels, the last 3 terrible. The Solo movie, I don't think was all that bad. I want to rewatch that one. Their TV shows are terrible. They just keep getting worse and worse. I got to rewatch Andor because Andor is not like your typical. Like the Mandalorian was pretty good, right? We always like the Mandalorian. But Andor is a little different. It's like a whole different kind of writing and take to it, where it's like a serious kind of drama. But I mean, Rogue One is fabulous. I like Rogue One a lot. I mean, obviously, you get the end scene with Vader coming in and doing his thing. We were gonna go to take a ride out to Disney in June. That was good, but you know, my kids are older. If they're doing, you know, they're not like they're going to be doing teacups. They want the big rides, and that means, you know, park hopper passes and stuff to go on like a couple rides. I think we go. I think we might be heading back to Jersey for you know, a little shore house there. Haven't been back in years. I don't know. And I'm taking my daughter out to Vegas, I think, in July. And I'll be back in August. Mr. Wesker's my guy. It's the fact the Yankees are leading the league in most MLB offensive metrics and indication of how bad batters are. Despite all the rule changes to cater offense. Are they they might be leading. Let's take Judge out of the equation. And how does that lineup look? You got a guy hitting 450 or whatever, you know? Look at the averages of the Yankee lineups. I know it's, and again, I don't feel like ranting for a half hour on how batting average is important, and now they don't care about average or put a guy on second base. I mean, pitch counts or pitch clocks, bigger bases. I don't hate the bigger bases. I get, you know, has it really helped the stolen bases of that? I don't know. Are they really leading the lead in those metrics? Now I got to go and look at the stats to see who's up team leads. Yankees are hitting, again, 258, but take out Judge's 250 average. On base, slugging, and OPS leading the league. It's amazing. But when we go to the team, I mean, Judge is hitting 400. And if you go to their qualified players for their on bases, it's Judge at 490, Goldie 390, 250. I mean, look at these other ones. 300, Volpe 313, Jazz 300, 280 for Belly, 264 for Austin Wells. I mean, look, Wells is at 264, 238 on base, 264 Wells. Peraza 273, 282 is good. Belly 288. Jazz, I mean, Volpe, Cabrera's at 327. I mean, again, the slugging. Grisham's having a good one. Judge is over. Ben Rice. it's just a weird. They're so top heavy where it skews. Because when you think of a good offense, you think the Yankees have the best offense in baseball. I mean, let's be honest. I think offensive baseball. I will go to Boston over them. I'll go to the Orioles lineup over them. Just in their own division. You like Jedi? It's your favorite Jedi. Caps played like crap in game one. Yes, they did, Tony. I did the recap yesterday from the Cap game, and you know what? Who had yesterday's big stuff? And I'll get to Mr. Wesker's thing. All right, yesterday we had backstage Warriors in 6 cover every game. Gary, Cubs are a lock. Yesterday, Cubs lost yesterday, right? Ray on the hill. Marcos Minute, Golden State money line every game. Money line today on Thursday. Cavs in 6. They're down 0-2 at the time. Boston and OKC win big. He got a split on that. Another debacle in Boston for the Celtics. And yet they're still favored to win a series. Weird. Ban defensive shifts, yep. Small strike zones, yep. Changing the situation on the ball for less grip. Ballparks easier homers or batters. Just garbage. Yeah, because it's all about home runs, exit velocity, spin rates. I mean, can we get on base and draw walks like the old days? I mean, I'm losing games. I got a guy on third base with nobody out, and I can't get a run across because they're just swinging for the fences and we're striking out. It's terrible. How about Michael B's Giants winning 2 or 3 Wrigley? Yeah, Robbie. I told you I liked Robbie Ray yesterday. I did like Robbie Ray yesterday. So you're not again, Rye, you're turning into crazy Mr. Numbers out here. If I go against your team one day, that's all I'm doing. It's not a season long, hey, these guys. It's one game. And I did like him yesterday. I did like your guys yesterday. What do you got? You got the Twins. I mean, listen, you got Aaron Hicks going tomorrow. Aaron Hicks. Bring back Aaron Hicks to play center field. Hicks versus the Twins tomorrow. I'm not going to like the Giants tomorrow. Michael B. here, speaking of Giant fans. T-Wolves first half. Yes, I did a little video. I said to take the Timberwolves first half. I think it's 6.5 when I did the I don't know if that was a shorty. I forgot. I do a lot of videos. I forget all of them I put out. Phillies run line today. Rays can hit lefties. I like Luzardo. You want to do a what is the run line in that? Plus 115. I don't want to lay 150. I'm not laying 150 on the road. Good night for Michael B. First part to the Celtics trifecta. I cannot believe they lost like that. Stars get done. Someone else won. Who was that? The Dallas game? Someone else won in what? Hockey? Who was the other hockey game last night? Was that Toronto last night? Toronto won. Freddie Freeman home run is plus 450. Adam, see, I see 450. I'm signing me up. I had the Ohtani 2 ribbies the other day, plus 330. I mean, sometimes the 2 ribbies might be better than a home run. Guy laces a double. He's got a sac fly and a base hit. He's got 2 ribbies. A lot of ways to get a ribby. Only one way to get a home run. Giants money line 8-0 when the righty starts 22-15. It's crazy too because the Cubs were a lock yesterday. That was Gary. Gary came in. The Cubs were a lock yesterday. I wrote it down. I just went over it. Gary said Cubs a lock yesterday. I didn't know about that. I like Robbie Ray. I was just saying that to Ryan. I like Robbie Ray. Now, I don't like Hicks tomorrow. That's for sure. Says we're taking Abreu and a Freeman. Book it. There we go. Abreu rib. I'm in the Abreu ribbies. I like the 2 ribbies. They're nice little paydays sometimes, especially you're judging Ohtani's. You go 2 ribbies on these kind of cats. You're you might get some better numbers. What do we got here? I'm going to go down to the Dodger game. Let me pull up DK here. Move on. Di is in the house. Hello, Diane. Good to see you on a Thursday. Marcos Minutes in here. What do you say? Hit the like button for you, Mr. Nika. Warriors tonight plus 10 on money line. Here we go. Cleveland on the money line as well. I mean, you got a free roll with your Golden State money line because you hit them as a 6-point dog the other day at plus money. Now it's 10.5, 11. Yeah, Penn was out. Good job, Marcos. You forgot your Boston. You forgot your Boston by double digits that they lost outright. You forgot that one. Come on, you can't just pick the winner when you say both teams win big. Nah. Took away Rushman over half walks on DraftKings. The walk prop is gone. So let's hold on a second. Had a little sneeze coming on. So where's the ribbies? Ribbies. Ohtani 2 ribbies plus 350. Freddie Freeman 2 ribbies. 2 ribbies is plus 370. Right? So if he hits a home run, great. It's $4. But what if he doesn't? What if he just laces a double with a guy on second and he gets a 2-run double? The 2-run ribbies or the 2-run ribbies. Hello. 2 ribbies. I like them. Hold on a second again. All right. Yeah, I like those 2 ribbies. 2 ribbies. We got another solid bet in the NBA. Ant-Man over 6.5 first quarter points. It's juicy will cash. I put this on one of the YouTubes in the post section. I'll put it in here in the chat as well. There's 2 that I like for some point stuff here. Like Empire's the best Star Wars movie. I cannot say anything. The new movies, they're terrible. Yes, even then. No. All the new movies are terrible. Terrible. All 6 of them. Rogue One could fit right into the first 3. The original, I should say. Judge props are ridiculously juiced. Nobody else on the team is hitting. Here's the crazy thing, Tony C, and we just brought this up. The Yankees have the best on base slugging, but I think it's skewed because Judge is ridiculous and Goldie's having a great year, and even Trent Grisham with his home runs. So you got a top heavy thing. I don't think the Yankees are a great lineup. And again, you're doing the Judges. You got to go extra. Let's do a Judge home run prop. No, you got to do Judge two runs. Will he score at least a run in or RBI, like a minimum of 2 for a game or something? You can't just bet it straight. Michael B. Now, hoping for the best with the Warriors. We do have the star player out. Step-up game, but I can easily see the Wolves running the Warriors out the built-in. That's why I like the under. Under 95.5 for the Warriors for me here. I want to go Walt. I want to go under 90.5. I think they score 88 points tonight. I think they score 88. Mr. Weskers, if you were the Golden State Warriors, would you have paid Jimmy's contract? No, I'm not bringing another 35-year-old guy. Look at how good he is. This is it. I mean, are they? If you're bringing in him, are they good enough to beat everybody else? You're bringing him in as a last piece to win a championship. I don't think they're a championship team. Warrior fans will disagree, just like the Laker fans disagree. I don't think they're a championship team. I'm not paying that. I'm getting young. I'm trying to get rid of guys. Curry will obviously retire a Warrior. I mean, you got to get some other new blood in here. Come on. 2 teams to fade. Milwaukee and Toronto cannot figure them out. Well, Is Brandon here? He's all mad because I told him to take the Brewers yesterday. Well, they won the day before. They did not win yesterday. Toronto's a hot mess. A hot mess. And the Brewers are just an odd club. I don't even know what to say about them. Gas station sushi. Under 2-1 Warrior game. Seems obvious, but then again, what do I know? Yeah. It looks good. 201's a low number. Phillies 136, and the Twins at the bottom 9, minus 110. I can get behind that one. Are you doing that? Hold on a second. Is this? Oh, so you're taking the Phillies? I thought this was like a 2-team parlay minus 110, but you're taking the Phillies minus 136 in the end. I just don't like laying big numbers on the road, and it's come down because I saw 140 on that game. So if it's now 135, it's come down 10 cents. It's come down 10 cents. So that's a lie. If you got 136, I'm staring at a 155, so it's gone up. Not a Hicks fan. No pitcher listed Twins. Yeah. Hold on. But I got like the triple sneezes coming on. Hold on. Ay. Terrible. Yeah. Twins today. Supposed to be Ryan. They bump him out. They move in Bailey Ober, and now I don't know what's on the hill for tomorrow. Yeah, you're right with that one. Who knows? Again, but do you want to take Hicks? I don't want to take Hicks. Maybe just an over? I don't know. Ruby props are trash. Are they really? Not mine. I'm up $1,100 here, and we're 30 games under 500. So I know what I'm doing. My Ruby props. You should take my Ruby props when I have them. When I put them in the chat here, SF. Yeah, can't fool me. Yeah, that's me. I'm like, it's weird because I was doing the show earlier, not a problem. And I come in now, and all of a sudden I got sneezing all over the joint. Houston is bad. Valdez had a great outing. That's fine. That's one game. Overall, look at this Houston lineup. It is not a good lineup. Now, I got Hunter Brown tomorrow. I like Hunter. I like him. Depending where the number's at, I could see fade in the Reds here. Probably an under, though. I'd like an under. Is this going to be like hopefully it's like an 8.5. I feel really good about it, but we'll see. We'll see where that number starts. I don't know if anybody's got an early one on that one. A bad feeling about Philly. Way too public. Again, Luzardo's having a good year. I just 155. No, thank you. Definitely got a problem in Houston. Look at the lineup. Okay, they won a game. That's fine. And I like the pitching. I like Valdez. I like Hunter. I like who's the other kid they got? France. Bullpen solid. They have decent pitching. But I just want to do unders. Altuve's old. Yordi's out. I like Pena. What else we have going on here? Unders. Richard, yeah, I feel it 136 in this. There you go. Well, that's a good number because it's up to, I see 155 now. Bello under 17.5 hats. That's your guy. I like Bello. That's why I kind of like them today a little bit. I like him better than Leiter. Bello was an excellent trade deal. If Steph wasn't hurt, they would have taken control of the series and had a good chance to make the Western Conference Finals. They were 500 before Jimmy, 33-10 with him. Yeah, this is my thing here. And this is what I just said. Hold on, because you know what's happening now. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. I feel like I have like a pepper on my face or something. I didn't think the Warriors were good enough to win the West. So they obviously thought, let's Go for it. Why not? Curry's at the tail end. Green's at the tail end. I understand. They won with him. Could they have, if Curry's playing, do they win the series? Maybe. Is it like a 4-1 series for them to win with Curry playing? I don't know about that. I mean, the Lakers were 2-1 faves over these guys. Right out of the gate, these guys were 7-point dogs with Curry playing. 6.5, whatever it was. I mean, I don't know. I don't make the lines. I go after the lines. I attack the lines. I'm not, smarter people are making a line. The fact that they open up as a 7-point dog. I don't know. Listen, I know you're, and I joke with Curry and the LeBrons, and they're garbage and overrated kind of stuff, but I'm, it's like tongue in cheek kind of stuff most of the time, when I joke like that. If he was 100%, is it different? Are they 11-point dogs? No, but they were 6-point dogs in game 1. Barely over for the Twins. Here we go. First 5. Yeah, I took them last night. I just actioned it up thinking it was Joe Ryan on a run line. We'll see what happens. What's your thoughts? Your fans on voting with their dollar for changes in sports? Friends recently went to WrestleMania event, $22 for a 12-ounce Bud Light. Well, I mean, that's like $15 beers at baseball games. I don't go and pay that crap. Like, it's ridiculous. If I'm going to a game. Hold on. Boy, I keep talking, but I can't even speak anymore. Hold on. If you're going to a game and having 10 beers, what are you doing? I get $10 hot dog, $9. It is what it is. I don't know. I mean, I vote with my dollar. Hey, look, it's Mother's Day, it's Valentine's Day. We're gonna sell you roses for $125. The hell out of here! Not kidding. No, I'll get them putting their $35 every other day of the week for the year. I'm all for being frugal and not wasting money. I can't do that. That's ridiculous. But I'm stubborn like that. I'm not going to go pay $22. I mean, if I'm there, would I get a $15 souvenir cup for my soda? Probably. Put it in the cabinet for a year, and then it'll be thrown out. My wife will get rid of it later. Yeah, I mean, food's expensive. That kind of $22 for a beer. I mean, that's in line with Vegas. I mean, it's Vegas on top of it. Warriors still beat the Wolves even without Curry. They can. I mean, Minnesota still kind of trying to get over that hump. Nice series win over the Lakers, but I mean, I wasn't impressed. They were 2-1 dogs. I don't know why. Again, it's Luka, LeBron, but are the Warriors better than the Lakers? 100%. Let's just start with the coach. 100% better. We'll start with Steph Curry over LeBron. Steph is better than LeBron. That's it. I'm standing on that after that series. After the first round, last round series separates the two in my eyes forever. It is no debate. LeBron isn't the greatest guy of this generation. Forget about greatest ever. He's not. That's out the window. He's not even better. He's not even best Laker ever. Golden State's definitely better than the Lakers. So it'll be a battle here. Let's see, if Minnesota comes in and has a convincing win here, as you should, you're a 10-point favorite, you should win by 10, 15 points. Let them know that, All right, you got us game one. We'll come back. It was whatever. The rest versus rust, whatever. Can they win? Maybe. It's not going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be like, Marcos or Homer's in here like, oh, it's 4-1. They're going to, I don't know about that. Tiger second game, a great spot for Ribbies, Carpenter, and Green. Yeah. Some guy Gordon pitching for the Gordon Fisherman, Tanner Gordon. 8 starts last year for Colorado. 8 starts, 34 innings. I'm no mathematician. That looks like about 4 innings a game. 356 batting average. Not good. Coyote picks. What do you say there, Coyote? The blue line. This is a hockey guy. I'm leaning first half under Minnesota Golden State game. Yes. I like it. Again, I don't think Golden State's scoring 90 tonight. So I can do, yeah, that's why I said Minnesota first half, 6.5 on one of my videos. New to the show from ESP, heard you. Yeah. The Earls are the 10 a.m.er or 11 a.m.er, depending on your coastline, 9 a.m. And I roll in after Tim and Nick. I don't understand what you're looking for. What was the other move to make them the faves to win the title this year? They were underdogs to the Wolves. Underdogs can't win, right? Who were? No. I'm saying a move for Golden State. Would I have done it? I don't know, because I didn't think Golden State is a championship team. I still don't think they are. I think there's better teams. Now, this morning we wake up, so it's one on our face, brush our teeth, and you look at the landscape of the playoffs, and you're thinking, you know what? If I'm the Warriors, I can win a title. I mean, the Thunder will be a tough one, right? I mean, you look over in the East, you got Cleveland and Boston who are supposed to be really good. They're on the ropes, absolutely on the ropes. So yeah, looking at it now, it's a different, different colored glasses, right? And not the rose-colored glasses there. It's a different landscape than what it was when they traded for Butler. And trade for Butler, that's great. Let's bring in another geriatric to rub Ben Gay on our knees because we're sore because we're old guys. Now, the pathway is a little different. Now they look pretty good. The chances look pretty good. Again, here we go. Here come the underdogs. Now all of a sudden we got a bunch of underdog fans in here. And not you, Mike. I'm just saying, every dog is one outright, basically. It's crazy. No teams in Virginia. You're close enough to other places. You got the Virginia Cavaliers. Support that. Support your college. $22 for a 12-ounce, but yeah, well, that's what I'm going to say. Vegas is going to be higher. That's like probably going rate, right? Because it's like, what, $12, $15 for a big commemorative plastic cup. I don't think the Yankees are good. I think the league is just bad. Organization scouts clueless, can't find talent. There is no talent. Baseball is the hardest sport. Yeah. You get kids used to play in all sports growing up. Now it's you play one year round. You have the nerds come into play here. Who cares about strikeouts? Strikeouts is as good as the ground out. No, it's not. You put the ball in play. There's a chance for an error. There's a chance for a lot of things. You get advanced runners. You strike out, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. I like the 10.5 tonight. Way too many points. Curry's not worth a 4-point swing. It is. It's 7 to 10.5 or 6.5 to 10.5, whatever it is. LeBron hater. You're a LeBron hater, Coyote? Gas stations is disgusting. The problem is people pay for it. Yeah, people pay. Well, you're going out. Here's the thing. I'm going somewhere. I'm going to a Vegas game. I'm going to a New York Knicks game. I'm going to Disney World. I'm going to Great Adventure. You're going to an event. You paid for the tickets, whatever you paid for, which was crazy. And then, you're paying at the wazoo. It is what it is. You're going to pay tax on that. Like, oh, we're here at a stadium. You got to pay extra. LeBron is top 2 all time, no debate. Here we go. No, he's not. Okay, no, he's not. He's not top 2. No. He's 4. You're judging him off of being 4. Here we go. So he compiles stats for 5 years, being an old guy. They count. Look at all my points and rebounds. They all count. But now that he goes and forces it, here's the problem, okay? And you're new here, so I'm not going to dwell on it because I got to go do another show. The guy is a big crybaby. He is LaFloppy. The fact that he goes in an interview and says, I don't want to say what the team needs because AD said that and they traded him. Bro, get the hell out of here, LeBron. You traded him like you didn't know. Like you hire JJ Redick, you hire coaches, and when you fire them. No, forget this nonsense. You went to Miami like, hey, we're gonna win 3, 4, 5 titles. No, you didn't. Jason Terry was better than you. You go in the fourth quarter, you choke. You're not better than Kobe. You're not better than Steph Curry. You're not better than Tim Duncan. No, you're not. And you can't even say the other guy's name. The other guy's in his own world. You could say, well, LeBron was a better passer. Okay, well, Kobe could score better than Michael. Okay, this guy could block. You know what? If you take the best of each one of those guys, and that's what Michael Jordan was. He was just top 2 across the board in everything you could think of. He wasn't the best passer. He wasn't Steph Curry shooting threes. He wasn't Wilt Chamberlain or Shaq blocking shots or whatever they want to do. No, it's Jordan and then everybody else. 6-0. 6-0. I mean, all these playoffs, he's still – the floppy isn't even close to taking his playoff records down. Taking the points, listen, it's double digits. It's tough not to take double digits. Can't say Sushi is boycotting events at T-Mobile because of the prices. That's it. We hang out at South Point and have $2 hot dogs. Let's go. Can't say I think I'm coming out in Vegas in July and in August. So I might stay at South Point. I got to give Vinny a call, see if I get a room for a couple days down there. I'm laying with the Wolves or I'm passing. Okay, I agree. I want to take the Timberwolves tonight, but under. Give me that Warriors under team total. Michael B's heading out because he's got to go light candles to the Warriors and polish up all of his bobbleheads for the Warrior guys. Chris Gatling bobblehead, Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullins, and Anton Jameson. Adam says we had Richmond Braves, but they moved, and now we have the Flying Squirrels. San Francisco's Double-A team is in Virginia. Interesting. Pitchers don't put the ball in play. Our pitchers don't want the back. Yes, you want to put – that's fine. You want a guy who's going to strike out guys. I'm saying from the standpoint of where the people are like, well, if you strike out, it's all right. It's an out and out no matter what it is. No, it's not. Listen, I want a strikeout guy, right? Back in the day, it was you strike out a guy an inning, you're a pretty good pitcher. 200 innings, 200 Ks, you're solid, going to go 6, 7. The game is now it's like, well, you go, I just need you for 5 innings, son. 5 innings. What the heck? You're paying these guys. Get them out there. Home runs are thrown, not hit. I don't know about that. I mean, if that's the case, you have a lot more guys hitting 50 homers. Chris 100% worth 4 point swing. He's the engine of the Bay Area sports. Cool stake. I don't know. 4 points is a lot. I think it's 4 based on is Buddy Hield going to shoot 7 of 20 or whatever he's going to do too as well. I came in at the end of the show with WX. Yeah, I usually run about a half hour on the shows. So come back, Coyote. We always, tomorrow we have good rants. We go long sometimes. KC speed on base should be too much for the White Sox. I hope KC wins. Again, the last 2 days they crushed my run line. Bothers me. But here we go. Under 8.5 for KC. Warriors team total under 98.5. And the Oilers on the ice, plus 125. There you go. I'll be back tomorrow. There's shorties up. There's free pick videos up. Check them all out on Picks and Parlays, Winners and Whiners, and Sean Higgs. Good to see you all. Bye-bye.